Hey, what's up guys? Chris Lee back with another United Destiny Entertainment tutorial video. Hey, check this out. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get more videos like this in the future. Hey, check this out. If you checked out my last video, then you probably took heed to what I was saying and you got real smart, decided that, hey, I want to actually make my Zoom videos legit, or I actually want to start doing instructing videos online to where either you can record it or start doing it for YouTube videos, tutorials, etc. You got serious, and now I'm going to help you get serious by actually showing you guys how to utilize this and set it up real quick. So you went out and got the USB microphone, or you went out and got the audio interface with the condenser microphone, whichever may be the best option for you. The USB microphone just happens to be the easiest way, so I'm going to show you how to set that up right now. I'll put the links in the description box so you'll know exactly what to download. So the first thing that you want to do is type in Voicemeeter. Once you type in Voicemeeter banana, it's going to be the first link. It should bring you to this website here. I'm utilizing a Windows system right now just to kind of make this pretty much easy. So you just go here to the side and you hit the download, boom, it'll go ahead and download it, get it ready to go. Everything's gonna be good to go, okay? So once you download that, you wanna go ahead and unzip it. If it comes in a zip file, just double click it, unzip it on your computer and run the setup. And I'm sorry if I have to do a video showing you guys how to unzip it. So just to give you a little example, you basically just go here, go into your downloads. Once you hit download, if it come into a zip file like this, with a bunch of books, all you would have to do is either just double click it and hit extract files or extract here. Once you click extract here, it'll pop up with the setup. Just double click the setup and run a setup. Same thing for OBS. So you just want to go to Google, type in OBS Studio, and once you do, it'll go ahead and pop up with this. So whether you're using a Mac system or a Windows system, whichever one you're utilizing, and boom, it'll pop up with the setup down at the bottom. Okay, I don't have to do it because I've already done it in the process. So now after you do that, the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and set up your Voicemeeter software. So your Voicemeeter software, what you're going to want to do is go down to your sound computer. And when you go down to your sound computer, just open up your sound dialog, right click it for me, and go to audio devices. Yours may be in a device manager, okay? So go to device manager, go to audio devices. Once you go to the audio devices, in your playback window, you want to make sure that it's set up to Voicemeeter aux input. That's what I have as my default device, but I'm also utilizing the USB interface because I'm using two systems, the USB condenser microphone and the USB microphone that goes straight to the computer. So I'm using two systems right now. So you just want to make sure that that says Voicemeeter aux input. Then you want to go to the recording tab, and on your recording tab, as you can see, the signal is coming through my Voicemeeter output, but my main input source is going through my Q9 USB microphone. So just make sure that that's set as that and hit OK in the process. Now, once you open up your Voicemeeter software in a process on A1, you want to make sure that A1 either says the sound that's coming from your computer. So that may be like your NVIDIA or your Realtek sound device that you have from your main computer. But if you're using an audio interface like I am, the audio box ASIO driver, you want to make sure that that is selected. That's the one that I have selected. So my studio monitors or my son's studio monitor sound is coming straight directly through the interface out the studio monitors, okay? So then the next thing that you want to do in the process is if you're only using one input, you want to make sure that you go to input one. So you just click on there, left click, and it's going to ask you for whatever options that you want to choose. You want to choose the USB microphone. So once you have your USB microphone plugged in, make sure that your USB microphone doesn't require you to have like a software that you need to install. If you do, type in that microphone on Google and then just type in, like, for example, Toner Q9 driver. Download the driver, install the driver on your computer, and then your microphone should work. But most of these microphones, you just plug them in and they automatically work. Just make sure that you're utilizing the right USB port, either 2.0 or 3.0. Okay, so in the process, once you have your USB microphone set up, you just want to go ahead and left click and choose whatever microphone that you're using in the process. In this particular case, I just happen to be utilizing the Q9 microphone. So I just left click, go down to microphone, Q9, and that's the microphone that I'm talking to you through right now. That's my main audio source. The positive about it is that once your computer sound is linked to the computer or the software, just like I showed you, it'll automatically start picking up your audio sound from your computer, this virtual input, and then you basically just talk through the microphone. You're good to go as far as setting that up. Now let's go ahead and quickly set up what you need as far as your video capturing. Okay, so hypothetically, if I delete this or take this away, you won't be able to see it. So once you go ahead and launch OBS, this is going to help you set up your videos. What you want to do to go ahead and actually get your screen capture set up as well as your webcam, the first thing that you want to do is go down here to where it says sources. You want to right click or click the plus button here, and you want to go to add. So the first thing that we want to add is that webcam. Remember I said get you a webcam. Make sure that that webcam is plugged into your computer and you run the software to make sure that it's installed on your computer and you don't have any issues. So what you want to do is go ahead and right click, go to video capture device, boom, and you want to type in instructor or whatever you want to name it and hit OK. Now for device, it's going to ask you, where do you want your actual source to come from? Your source, you want to change it to either the IV cam if that's what you're using or whatever your webcam is. Mine just happened to be the actual webcam. And boom, I'll pop right up. There you can see me. I'm there. Boom, I'm going to hit OK. Once you hit OK, you're going to pop up in this corner right here. You can left click it and you can drag it anywhere that you want to drag it. Most people like to have it in the corner here, so I'm just going to leave it right there. Now, what you can do is click the little circle here and you can actually resize it however you want to resize it. You can click the corner here and resize it however you want to resize it. Say if you want it to be real small, boom, just put it in the corner right there. And then also, if you want to like trim you off some, just hold down the Alt button and click the center of the circle on both sides, boom. That way it's more cropped if you want something that looks a little bit more professional. Okay, so then in the process, now you want to go ahead and set up your display capture. So if you're going to be doing tutorials, YouTube reviews, possibly teaching something, you know, in a program, you want to go ahead and show that. So how you do that is right click, you go ahead and hit add, and then you go down to window capture. Window capture is going to capture anything in your computer screen window. So you want to type that in as tutorial / I don't know, teaching. All right, and then you hit OK. Boom. Once you hit OK, in this box, it's going to ask you which window do you want to record. It's more than likely going to already pop up with your computer, but if it don't, just be sure to change the option. Mine is Windows Internal, so that's the one that I'm going to utilize, and it'll basically record your screen. Now, I'm already utilizing this to screen capture for this video right now, so I'm not going to need to do that. But in the process, when you do, it's going to pop up in this window, and again, you just drag this, make this big, and then once you make this big, what you want to do, you may be thinking, oh man, where did I go? I can't see myself. Well, actually you can. You just take the instructor and slide it on top. Boom. So whatever's in this window, this is what it's actually going to be covering. Now, you probably can't see me right now because I went ahead and resized the video. But if you move this down and you decided that, okay, well, I want this one back down here, then you can do that as well. But since we don't need this one, say you don't want to see it, you just cut it off so you don't see that video anymore. Cut it back on if you need to, but I don't need to see that video. And that's pretty much how you do that. But just be sure to hit OK if that's what you want to keep. I don't want to keep it, so I'm just going to go ahead and discard it in the process. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit delete. Boom. And you're pretty much good to go. Now, in a process to try to make this really quick, fast, and simple, if you want to know where to save your videos, you just go to settings. If you're going to be recording this stuff, and then you want to go down to output. If you want to stream live to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, etc., then you go down to stream it, and then it's just going to ask you whatever you want to stream to. That's going to be your decision. So you go here, it's going to ask you if you want to do YouTube, Mixer, Facebook, Restream, Twitter, etc. That's personal preference. That's really up to you. But on the output tab, you want to make sure that you go to recording. And when you go to recording, it's going to say recording path. When it says recording path, you want to make sure that you set this up to wherever your recording path may be. So create a folder on your computer, document folder, and name it OBS videos. That way it's going to save all your videos in that location. Keep the rescale at 1080p. just because that's, you know, going to be more suitable for your computer. You don't have to do 4K, 8K, or anything crazy like that. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is make sure that your recording format says MP4. MP4 is very important, okay? That's going to be most compatible with a lot of softwares when it comes time to editing. Other than that, when it comes to the audio tab, on your audio tab, all you want to do is just make sure, like I have OBS audio tabs disabled just because I'm utilizing it through Voicemeeter. So I don't want to use both sources from OBS and Voicemeeter. Use one, stick with one. If not, you're going to have a double feed and it's going to drive you nuts. So as you can see, mic auxiliary audio device, I have Voicemeeter output, VP audio, Voicemeeter VAIO. That's my main output source. Once you do that, you just hit OK. That's going to take your output source and make the output source that's coming from Voicemeeter be your input source from your computer inside of OBS. So when you do your videos, you'll be able to talk over that audio and record your video sound at the same time. So guys, that's pretty much it. I really hope that this tutorial helped you out. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, a like, let me know what you think. Did it help? If it didn't help, just leave me some comments in the comment section and I'll go ahead and respond back to you guys and try to help you all. Also, I'll leave my email in the description box. That way you guys can email me at any time and I can pretty much help you out. If you have any other questions or concerns, just hit me up and yeah, go make some cool videos. Peace.
I know what to do. I know what to do. You gotta choose. Sit back and relax. Let me do what I do.